That's Acts, the 2nd chapter. Let's see what this says. Acts, the 2nd chapter, the 27th verse to the 31st verse. And also, David also went to hell too, but the Lord brought him out of hell. So that means once you go to hell, you can come out of hell. That's that BS they teach you in the Roman Catholic institution about you can be in purgatory. But that's before you go to hell. Acts 2 and 27. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll back up. Okay, 27 to 31. And let's read that. Okay, it says this. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell. This is the Lord speaking. Neither wilt thou suffer. Let me jump up so you can get a better understanding of this. Let me go to the 22nd verse. Ye men of Israel. So it's talking about the Israelites. Hear these words. It didn't say ye men of Israel and every nation under the sun. It said, ye men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man approved of the Most High, or God, among you by miracles and wonders and signs which God did by him in the midst of you. As ye yourself also know, him being delivered by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of God, ye have taken and by wicked hands have crucified and slain, whom God hath raised up, having loosed the pains of death. Loosed the pains of death, because he went to hell. What does the word hell mean in the Greek? Hades, the grave, or death, because it was not possible that he should be holden of it. Because it said he was in Colossians, he was the firstborn of the dead. For David speaketh concerning him. I foresaw the Lord always before my face, for he is on my right hand, that I should not be moved. Therefore did my heart rejoice, and my tongue was glad. Moreover, also, my flesh shall rest in hope. Because we're hoping for the kingdom. And the kingdom only applies to the nation of Israel. The rest of the nations, you're going to have to play the part of this. When you have a kingdom and you're sitting on thrones, who's going to do the work? You got to have slaves. So the so-called white man and the other nations are going to be the slaves very soon, after America is destroyed in a thermonuclear war. As soon as they take their asses down there into Iran, then that's when you keep your eyes on the news. That's when the clock starts to click or to tick away. 27. Because thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thine Holy One, which is the Lord, to see corruption. Thou hast made known to me the ways of life. Thou shalt make me full of joy with thy countenance. Men and brethren, talking about Israelites, let me freely speak unto you of the patriarch David. David was talking about King David, that he is both dead and buried, and his sepulchre is with us unto this day. Therefore, being a prophet, and knowing that the Most High, or God, had sworn with an oath to him, that proves that David was a prophet. He was a king and a prophet, that of the fruit of his loins, according to the flesh, he would raise up the Christ, or Christ, to sit on his throne. What does that mean? That means the Lord came out of the direct line and lineage of King David through Joseph, so-called Jesus Christ's father, because Joseph and Mary had sex. So that's another thing you going off on. Verse 31. He's seeing this before spake of the resurrection. All right, resurrection. Let's break the word down. Re or res, meaning the thing, and erection mean to stand up again, or to be upright, to come back to life. So you can understand of Christ that his soul was not left in hell, neither his flesh did see corruption. Okay, so it said hell in two places. So let's stay in the 31st verse, and let's go to the Greek. Let's see what that says. Because we just read that Christ went to hell, right? Well, let's see what hell means. Okay. Okay, here it is again. Okay, the word hell from Acts 2, and this is the 31st verse. Go down to the word hell. The Greek word is Hades. Let's go back and see what the word Hades means, just in case you forgot. And Roy Jones came out with a song or a rap called "Y'all Must Have Forgot." And y'all forget every day, man. That's why I had to sing it to y'all, because y'all must have forgot. Okay, here it is. The word on the top in the Greek is the word Hades. Transliteration, Hades. Pronunciation, Hades. Proper locative noun. Here's a definition. 1. Name Hades or Pluto, the god of the lower regions. Orcus, the netherworld. We should have some spooky music playing in the background. The realm of the dead, which is all nothing but a wives' tale. That's where you make movies. They make movies about that, man. You go to see these movies about biblical prophecy and you think it's real because you don't take the time out to sit down and read the book for yourself and to research. 3, later use of this word, the grave, death, and hell. And the word hell means the grave or death. That's what it means. So are we learning anything? Okay, now I would like to jump from there and go to the book of Revelation. And by the way, there's a scripture in Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter and the 21st verse. And I want to show you something here. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. And that's in the Old Testament. I should have put another C up in there. Okay, there it was. I just put the abbreviation for the word Ecclesiastes, which is supposed to be ECCL. So we're at Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, and the 21st verse. See, all those years that you were wasting going to church, didn't learn a damn thing, but got ripped off by your pastors and your ministers, and don't learn a damn thing. Now you can praise the Most High that you're learning something. Now it says here, it says, who knoweth the spirit of man? All right, this is Solomon talking. And Solomon was considered the wisest king or the wisest man in the history of the world. Now, when the Lord came on the scene, he said there is one wiser than him, greater than him, because the Lord was greater than Solomon. It says, who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward? So when you die, your spirit goes upward. And the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth. So that proves